Alrighty, well, getting started here. So we put a new tire on the trailer. Got this one was wearing on the inner edge. See where all the mud is there? It's got some spots that are getting close, so we can go ahead and put a new tire on it and just keep this for a spare right now. So I got another new tire in there, but this is our load. You guys saw me pick this up, I think, in one of my previous videos. It's getting delivered like this. Paying full truck for it, and it's only about a 5-hour trip. So it's 4:30 now. We're actually gonna head out, use this ramp to change his tire, which is nice. But we're gonna go ahead and head out tonight and be there. Get a room, sleep, because we're taking the single cab, and then I'll be there when they open in the morning. Oh, well, you can see we're at Love's. We're making our way down the road, up the road, headed towards Buffalo. Oh, it's a shame that I'm not staying here tonight. I'm in the single cab. There's spots everywhere at this Love's, which is rare, but it's up on the 79. I guess this is what, Slippery Rock exit, something like that. We got a little farther to go. We're about 2.5, 3 hours outside of Buffalo, so it's only 8 o'clock right now, so we'll get as close as we can. I'm gonna pull up out of the way here of the pumps, even though the guy behind me is still pumping fuel, and try to see where we're gonna stay tonight. I'm gonna try to find something that's through Choice Hotels that I use, that's outside of the city, has enough parking, and is not overpriced. What's BLM stand for? Well, welcome to Buffalo. It is cold and windy up here today. Well, I'm sure it's windy probably all the time, and 9 months out of the year, I'm sure it's cold up here too. Turn left up here and get this one single bed delivered, and then our 2 pickups are cars, and they are within like 15-mile radius of here, so pretty quick turn and burn. You know, it amazes me that a place like this doesn't have, let me remind you, a fabrication shop doesn't have fork extensions. So I gotta pull up here into the middle so they can use 2 forklifts to unload it from either side, lift it up, and I gotta drive out from underneath of it. I thought those were fork extensions laying right there. Guess not. I guess right about here, and we'll wait for another forklift. Alrighty, first stop, 19 Durango, $47,000. Good Lord. This little vehicle, we just pulled it out of that spot to do our inspection here. Get on our Super Dispatch app and do our inspection, and then we're just parked right there and get it loaded up. And then we got a Honda Pilot to add to the mix, and we'll be on the road. Now you may ask yourself, Jason, why are you behind the Walmart? Why are you walking? Well, you know, sometimes there's my car down there I'm picking up. Sometimes you just gotta get creative. And by creative, I mean we're going to use one of their loading docks, like this one here, but not one that's being used, one where they put their trash compactors down in. We're gonna pull our truck down in there and load this Pilot over the back so our ramps can be flipped down, and then we'll just unload it over the back when we get to our end destination. I don't like having my ramps flipped up in case something were to malfunction and hit the car, so get a little creative. It's time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Doo-dah day. Well, beautiful rainy morning. Look what we found. We found a spot to unload this off the back. How nice is that angle? Dealership's right there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And they don't have any room on their lot anyways, so I use this slot right beside them. And look at that nice little angle to unload this off the back. And then we'll go get this Durango unloaded. Durango delivery. At least it stopped raining for once. So, funny story about delivery with this Durango. This used to be a customer of mine where I'm delivering this. And not really sure what happened. They kind of stopped calling. And I'm going to guess prices were too high, which is fine. I'm not going to work for cheaper. And their list of demands sometimes were pretty unreasonable. Like, they call me on cars that were like in New York, like stuff they couldn't get moved, like through who did they use? United? No, not United Road. I don't remember. They used some mega carrier. Anyways, dang, now it's gonna bother me. I don't remember who it was. So the funny thing is, I found this on the board, and it wasn't listed by them. It was listed by Metrogistics, and it was like, I don't know. It's like $600 on 360 miles or something for this one car, which is because it's coming from Buffalo down to here, which is not really a straight route. You got to come through either around Pennsylvania or come down through like Williamsport, Pennsylvania, like through the mountains. Anyways, so $600 on 360 miles. I would have probably charged them like $400. So there's an extra $200 if they would have just called me. Plus, on top of whatever Metrogistics actually charged them and what their cut was. Sure, it was probably a $700 to $800 move for them, but whatever. Could have just called me. Could have saved yourself some money. Well, you can fully expect this Love's to be an absolute madhouse to get fuel, because just on pump price, 1 mile up the road, up the interstate that way, fuel is 50 cents a gallon more expensive from when you cross from Maryland into Pennsylvania. So I can't even be mad at all these people right now trying to get fuel here. Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit because I am empty. Both main tank and auxiliary tank are empty, so we're gonna fill both up here, which gets us obviously a free shower down the road, which we'll probably use next week in the mega cab since we'll be on the road. Yeah, it's $379 here. I think it's like $429 right up the road, something like that. I guess we can do some BSing while we're sitting here waiting, because what else do we have to do? I didn't really talk about it yesterday. I had a really good conversation with a guy yesterday at let me think. I don't remember. It was like a mom and pop fuel stop. Up on I don't know, is it 86 up there, New York, PA border, somewhere up there. That's out of Corning. I had a conversation with a guy who was running a 84 Kenworth. We just happened to be parked beside each other and told him I liked his truck and this and that. And I said, we always run old trucks? And he goes, no. He says, I've had new, I've had old. And he said, I got rid of all my new stuff. Went back to the old stuff. I asked why. And obviously he said there's having too many troubles with these new trucks, leaving his drivers. I think he said he had 5 trucks on the road. I think he said he had 7 total, and 2 are just spares in case something were to happen to one of the other ones. But he said he got rid of all his new stuff, just started fixing up all his old stuff and getting everything road ready, and switched back to all mechanical stuff because he was tired of his drivers getting stranded somewhere with a DEF issue, or some of them were automatic trucks, electronics malfunctioning, leaving his drivers stranded. So he switched back to all old iron, he said, and he's been happy ever since, which makes me think that I'm scared to buy a new truck, pickup wise, just because of how many issues they're having. And honestly, if anything I'm using is being pulled by a pickup, it's light enough that I think I might try to snatch up maybe 1 or 2 third-gen Cummins dualies, crew cab dualies, and make them company trucks. Excuse me. And then start working on getting a few semis on the road, buying stuff that's a little older, and not having to worry about all those new issues and worrying about payments. But this guy's pulling up, so let's get pulled in here and get fuel and get out of the way. Well, that's a good sign. Got all this stuff cleared out. Here's Easy Friday. On body, these are about 3,000 pounds. All right, so I want to give a huge thank you to Chuck, Dane's Logistics, for coming over and helping me out this week. Chuck reached out to me, called me, and he's local to me, and knew I was looking for some help, and he has his own equipment. He's got a 5th gen Ram dually 3500 and a 40-foot, what was it? Iron bull trailer. And he ran 2 loads from me this week, and he did great. So happy to have your help, Chuck, and plenty more to come from, because I just got word on some orders that will be coming up here from regular customers, and it's one of those where I'm going to continue needing to need help. So thanks again, man. Now let's end this week. I've got work to do in the garage if I can get my seatbelt on, and I've got some brake work to do on the old lady's truck. Yeah, get ready to haul some more horses on that end. Well, guys, don't mind me. I'm laid up right now. It's important to take care of your body out here on the road, and I just left the chiropractor, and I'm a little sore, especially in my neck. So I'm going to call it a nap is what we're going to call it, but shoo, not much I can do right now, but it's just important to take care of your body when you're out on the road. So gonna lay here with the dogs, and I don't even know what time it is. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Get up here around 3 and get some work done. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check us out on all social media. I've been using TikTok a lot. Obviously, Instagram. We just hit 4,000 followers on Instagram and both YouTube channels. So thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.